Well, I wasn't going to make a video of this. It's something for my granddaughter, so maybe it's something that she'd be interested in seeing how it was made someday when she gets a little older. She's 5. So I started from a piece of wood, from this piece of wood. I cut this 4 inches off of this, which I believe is birch. I'm not certain, but I think so. I've made it round. I'm going to put a tenon on each end. I'm going to cut it here, make a little box, and I'll tell you what kind of box it is as we go along. And I might end up engraving the top with my laser engraver. I'm not sure if I'll do that or not, but I might. You're kind of coming in the middle of it. Sorry about that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, as we like to say here at Shady Acres Woodshop. Howdy. And my first tool of choice is going to be a 1-inch Skew chisel, and we're going to be turning at about 1800 RPM. And that'll fit into my chuck jaws when I turn it around. And now I'll just make one on the other end. Okay, now I gotta decide how high the lid's gonna be and how high the body's gonna be. So now I have 3.5 inches, and I think I'll make the lid 1 inch. And so this will be my cut point. And for that I'm going to use my thin parting tool. And before I continue, I'm just going to round this end, this corner over a little bit. It's going to have a flat top on it, but I want to round the corners, and I'll use my 3/8 bowl gouge for that. That's about all I want to do there. And I'll just cut that off. You hear my heater running, that's because it's cold. Now I just want to hollow out the lid a little bit, still at about 1800 RPM. That's probably good. Now I'm just going to use my parting tool to come in here and create a square shoulder so that the lid can fit on the tenon that we'll create on the box. Probably doesn't need to be quite that thick. That should be good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm fortunate in that I have a bunch of cute little things that I don't know how to use. I'm sure I've used this once or twice. I have no idea how to do it exactly. I seem to have it set at a bit of an angle. I don't know what's going to happen. If it turns out bad, I'll just use my scraper on there and make it go away. But I thought I might put a little decoration in here, a little Easter egg for somebody to find when they pull the lid off. I turned the speed down to about 900 RPM. I don't know what's going to happen here. Not much. A little spiral, I guess. I guess it's cute. Then I'll take my homemade point tool and just draw a little circle around there. Yeah, I guess that's cute enough. I don't know. Now, I won't show you this, but I'm just going to take some of my 2-inch discs and just kind of sand the inside here. It's already very, very smooth everywhere, but I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm just going to spin the lathe up and hold this on here and kind of clean up the inside a little bit. And now I'm just going to put some of this beeswax salad bowl finish on the inside here. This is what I'm going to use on the whole piece, but as long as I've got the lid up here already. Just in case anybody ever puts food in here or something, this is food safe. I hope I don't regret this, because it might affect my fit when I'm putting the pieces together, and I want a friction fit. Might be a bad idea. And I'll just let that set for a few minutes and spin it up faster, hold a clean rag against it and polish it up, and then we'll be ready to work on the body. And now we need to create what I'm calling a tenon. I don't know what you'd call it. I need to turn this down, this edge right here down, so that it fits into the lip inside here. So if I measure inside this lip, it's right at a 1/4 inch. I don't know if you can see that, but a lot of glare there, I guess. It's right at a 1/4 inch in depth. So I need to mark that 1/4 inch. That looks good. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit less than that, but it can't be more than that, or else the pieces won't come together. And then I'm just going to use my 1/2 inch skew to trim that down. The thickness of this rim here, which is, I don't know what it is, 3/16 it looks like, something like that. Well, I didn't even put on my mask and face shield like I usually do. Hold on. Pretty sure that's not enough, but we don't want it to be too much. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, it's actually perfect, except that, yeah, it's perfect. No play at all. Well, I wanted a friction fit. Well, I'll use a paper towel in there to take up the difference. I'm not good at this. I'm not trying to tell anybody I am. I've got 4 tools laying here. When I turn a bowl, I got 1 tool. I'm so confused with all of this. So now what? Oh, we need to determine the bottom of the box, how deep the box is going to be. So I need to part it off from here. So what, we're at 1 inch with the lid. I don't really know. I don't know that it matters that much. Probably about there, I guess. It's not important for what I'm making. What looks good? Probably right in there. It doesn't even have to be that deep. Somebody's getting excited for New Year's. Today is New Year's Eve, and they always set off fireworks here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now it's a matter of hollowing out the box. I'm up just a little bit too high here. I guess I could have just drilled this out, huh? I didn't even think about that. Whoa, that wasn't fun. I wonder if maybe I made it too deep, because the purpose of this doesn't require anything very deep. Well, I do want to still shape the bottom, so I need some room down here. I don't know how deep we are. We're about twice as deep as it needs to be. Well, that might just be good enough. I'm going to use my little scraper here. see with all the stuff. Yeah, that's good. I might come back to that, but let me shape the outside here and see what we have left. I'm not going to do much shaping on this. I'm pretty happy with the proportions, the lid and the body. Oh, you can see I put some paper towel in there to make it a friction fit. My intention was to make it a tight fit to begin with and then loosen it up. I don't like when you have to pick something up and pull it apart. So the fit that I have here is perfect for use, but for turning I needed a little extra, so I put the paper towel in there. All I'm gonna do basically, I guess, is just round over the bottom corner here, much like I did the top, and then kind of finish it all up, and then I have to get rid of the tenon up here. We'll be parting the box off down here, so there's really not much to do. So let me get my mask and face shield on. We're back at 1800 RPM and 3/8 inch bowl gouge. Yeah, I like that even better. Kind of looks like a pill box or something. Well, like I said, I just wanted the top to be flat because I might want to engrave it. So let me flatten that off. I'm going to leave this the way it is, ready for parting off, but I still have to work on the inside, I think. I can't remember where I was there. Maybe I'll go ahead and sand this all up now. I'm going to go ahead, I turned this down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off, finish up the lid, and then sand it. Okay, that'll sand easily. Well, as you can see, this is going to be pretty easy. I've got the lathe spinning in reverse at 400 RPM. I'm starting at 120 grit. I'll work up through 400 and I'll bring you back here and we'll put some finish on there. See you in a bit. Well, I knew I shouldn't have waxed the inside lip on the lid because now it wants to slip off of there. So I'm going to have to hold it in place. And I don't want to put any on the top yet, on the very top. And this is just, I've had this for many, many years. Beeswax salad bowl finish, if you can see that. I used to use it on small things when I first got started, and I made like whistles and kids' toys and whatnot on here. Okay, so there you go. I'll buff it up and take a look at the inside. See you in a bit. Well, I got the lid done and I sanded the inside, so now it's time to part it off. I'm just going to use my little parting tool here. Now I'll just take this over here to the workbench, sand that up, sign it, get it finished, and I'll be right back. Well, there you have it. One cute little box in the books. And I signed it there. Gramps 2025. That's the first time I wrote 2025 because today is the first day of 2025. So this is my first project that I've done in this year. But last week's video was the first video of the year, if that makes any sense. And you want to know what kind of box it is, right? It's just a cute little box. Well, it's a tooth fairy box. So that should last a few generations of teeth, I hope, from Gramps 2025. It's cute and I do like it, and I think Lily, my great-granddaughter, who this is going to, will like it as well. With the secret little surprise Easter egg inside. Thanks for spending some of your time with me today. I truly appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed the video. So for now, this is Phil, Shady Acres Woodshop, signing off.